Tiffany Haddish. Oh my goodness. Mm, 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 mm. I love Tiffany Haddish, and I wanted to say that before I even start this video. Homegirl, right around the corner, South Central LA. She's born and raised out west, right out here. And that hoodwinkle never left her. Like, even when she went right on to the valleys and started being in little Hollywood sitcoms and did her little stand-up thing and quote unquote was homeless for a small period of time, she stayed the same. And that could be a problem when you become famous because you have that weakness. If you love to party and drink before you got rich, you're probably gonna do it 10 times more once you get the money. You're gonna go from malt liquor to Cristal, and you're just gonna buy more quantities of it. And Tiffany obviously has an alcohol problem, an issue. She has been abusing alcohol for the last couple years, and I would never forget when she did that stand up and she couldn't even finish it. She was so drunk. It was embarrassing. And I was like, oh, that's a one time thing. I was like, Tiffany gonna come back stronger than ever. And no, she went through this. I don't even know if that relationship was real. I think it probably was a publicity stunt with Common that seemed to last like overnight and now it's over. This girl has had like a weird life, but she somehow finds her way back to a bottle of alcohol. And lately, it hasn't been so good. RIP to her grandma because I just heard she lost her grandmother. But she has also been arrested for a DUI, according to TMZ, for falling asleep behind the wheel. Now, that is very dangerous, people, so pray for her. Now, according to TMZ, Tiffany Haddish is facing a DUI charge after cops say she was dozing in the driver's seat of her vehicle early Friday morning in Georgia, TMZ has learned. Now, law enforcement tell us Tiffany was arrested by Peachtree City PD officers around 4 a.m. Although she was getting booked for DUI, the comedian still managed to smile for the camera when cops snapped her mugshot because she was fucked up. She didn't care. So cops were responding to a call for a driver who'd fallen asleep at the wheel. Officers had a description of the vehicle and were on the lookout for it when they spotted Tiffany pulling into her neighborhood. They stopped her, arrested her for DUI and improper stopping on a roadway. Cops believe she smoked marijuana. So, of course, these were little petty charges because she was only in custody for a few hours, and she posted that cheap, measly $1,600 to burn out around 6 a.m. So, Tiffany has yet to respond, but sources connected to her say her grandmother, who raised her, recently died, as did her dog and her close friend Bob Saget and producer Carl Craig. Uh, let's stop giving these celebrities the benefit of the doubt because they're millionaires. They have money. I always put myself in their position. Look, everybody in this world deal with depression. I lost my grandmother. I lost my best friend all last year, and I could still not get drunk, fall asleep behind the wheel. So I can't give her that type of excuse for being drunk and driving, falling asleep, smoking weed, and you rich. Dude, you could have did that shit in your house. She is out of control and need help. Like I said, I saw her doing that stand up, and she was so drunk till she could barely do it. And I can imagine what else she's doing behind closed doors. Uh, Now, this is when Hollywood stopped sending all these scripts for movies when they continuously see a mugshot of you. You're a black woman. You're in your late 40s, late 30s. Uh, you were just at the pinnacle 3 years ago of your career, and now it seems like that is drastically declining. So prayers up for Tiffany. Something's not right. Hopefully she can go to rehab, clean herself up. I mean, you're a beautiful woman. You got the charisma that's on a million. Like, what is wrong? You don't need to be doing yourself like this. subscribe.